Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live session with Steven, where I'll be interviewing successful entrepreneurs and individuals who are really successful in terms of their business, career, and particularly about lives. So, I think this is going to be my seventh or sixth live session. I didn't really keep a track of it. But today we have someone very interesting who going to talk about a different perspective of life and also to a certain extent about his business. So one thing that you will get from this live session at the end of it is you will learn to laugh like Edward because Edward is someone who is very passionate about his business, his work, his life, and you always laugh for certain things. Because when I first get to know Edward, I was like, why this fella is always laughing? And but then later on I realized that's his special skill. He always do something by laughing, even though the customer is scolding him. He will just laugh and he will make the customer so happy, and they will buy the services from him. That's Edward's secret talent, that I will say. So a little bit about Edward. Edward is the founder and the CEO of New Wave Synchronizer and website and app development company. Started by just like one person, Edward, and now Edward as a team that is doing this business with his client all around the world. He built this business from zero into a multi-billion-dollar business. So that's how good Edward is. But if you look at him, he doesn't look like it. He's a very simple and a nice person. So, and Edward is also the former CEO of ET Ideas, a social business incubator platform, the organizers of the Dare to Live conference. So without any further ado, let's welcome the star of today, Edward Boey.
Hello.
Yes, Edward. Edward, you see what one receive the first comment. This is the first comment. Edward's signature laugh. Yeah, see, you
Ayo.
get the signature laugh. You get the signature laugh. That is Edward's special talent. So thank you, Edward, for joining us today. It was a very short notice, but thank you for joining us.
No problem.
So
Thank you for having me here. No?
yep, it's an honor for me. So those of you who are watching, if you have any questions about, we're going to talk about finding your purpose. And today's talk show is about how did Edward find his purpose in life, and how is he doing it now in his career and life. So if you have any questions about it, do ask. We have a very interesting sharing from Edward. I know Edward for some year now, but then when I really talked to him yesterday, like, find out more things about him, I was amazed the things that he did. I was like, you are that young when you do this? So okay, so without any further ado, Edward, the topic for today is actually about finding your purpose. So
Okay.
I just want to start this question with, what is finding your purpose means?
Are you a very big topic? Just fine lah.
But you cannot tell this.
Okay. Finding a purpose for me, just personally, in my opinion lah, or my 2 cents, it's basically, all the time in this, we're born in this world, we are supposed to do something, or we have certain talent in us, but just that whether are we doing anything about it. Sometimes it could be we really like this kind of example, photography example lah. You do we develop that talent? Do we actually continue working on it, or do we find out more things about it and keep doing it until a career, or just treat that as a hobby? Um, or even going to a certain places. Sometimes it doesn't make sense for us why we need to go there, but we it's like something they'll tell us to do it, but do we actually do it, or are we always put it out like, one day I'll do lah, or I'm damn busy lah, I need to do on I need to do my work, or I really have no time for it. But if we keep putting it off, one day we lose that purpose of life lah, like what you said, finding that purpose. So it's
Okay.
we're only here for a short while only lah, so whether we do anything about it or not, that's my 2 cents on it lah. In short.
Okay. Okay, that is interesting because it will keep showing you the purpose of life by, it won't reveal you everything. It will tell you one by one. The heart will tell you one by one on what to do. The first small
It is,
step.
yeah. It is our heart lah, basically, in the sense that if it talks to you, if you don't even listen to it, then slowly you just keep creating a lot of barrier around it, and after a while, you just quiet down lah, basically, and then It's just I think that's where people suffer from midlife crisis because we didn't do
Oh,
anything about it.
okay, okay, okay. So it's like your heart will tell you some things to do. It will give you the first path first. Then you do it first. Then only you will show the next purpose of your life. Like keep building it. Because if you tell you all the purpose at one shot, we will run away because we don't know what
Yeah,
we meant to do here first. But you
correct.
gotta take
It's
to
like
the yeah.
you got to take small steps to it, lah. Basically, once you start taking that first action towards that direction, it will slowly come to you one by one.
Very nice. Okay. Okay, that's what following your purpose, finding your purpose means to you.
Yeah,
Am I
that's
right?
for me, lah.
Okay. Okay. Also, Edward, you mentioned something interesting, which is like if you want to go to certain places,
Mm,
go. And if it is the places around Malaysia, it's fine. We can take car and then we can go nicely and everything. But what if you always wanted to go to a different place and for some reason this place stick to your heart, you never this place never stick to your heart because somebody told it's a nice place or you saw somewhere you got fell attracted to it. You just randomly find this place that is super attracting and you wanted to go there. Your heart asks you to go there. So
mm.
but then if let's say it's an outsider like overseas and everything, how did you go if you don't have the money?
If you don't have the money, that's where you need to research first, lah, a little bit about the place. At least find out, lah, about what is it all about, how much is it to go. If you make assumption that oh, you're very expensive to go there, um, then susah lah, cannot to go lah. But one of the place if you talk about going, one of the place I always wanted to go for a long time ago, it's Japan. I mean now cannot lah. Now traveling, as you know, we have to be very patient due to some constraint, right? But if you really want to go, you need to find out about it first, research about it, put everything that you can, your thoughts and everything to think about it. So I always wanted to go Japan, one of the places I wanted to go, and I managed to go there already, at least I think in 2016, I think. So
How old were you?
2016, that's about 5 years ago, 30.
Okay, 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 okay.
So Japan has always been a place I always wanted to go, and somehow while doing my business, I managed to go. Why? Because I've been helping this company. They do travel basically, and somehow they got invited to go there, and they asked me, "Hey, you want to go or not?" So I said, "Hey, why not?" And it's fully sponsored, so that too they
Fully
wanted
sponsored.
everything, including the air ticket, everything. So
Okay,
it
I
was
think
a
I got a
very,
picture. I got a picture.
it's a
Show you.
really good
Okay.
experience.
This is a picture you take in Tokyo Station. This is your
Yes.
flight. Okay.
The flight was also upgraded. They have like it's one level there's normal and then I forgot the middle level and then there's another first class. It's like upgraded to the middle. Because I went there early and then I made friends with some of the travel agents there. Then they said, "Hey, you want to upgrade or not?" I said, "Hey, can." So
Okay.
it's
Okay.
a very nice experience. And somehow this seems to it got to me through my business. I would never expect doing website to get sponsored to go.
Okay. Okay. Right. So you were looking for something. You are it seems a bit young. You're always looking for like what is the purpose of your life? Why are you here and everything? So you
Hmm.
said you are looking for something. What are you actually looking for, Edward?
This one, very hard to say. Is it? Okay, when you say looking for something like, my heart is very thirsty lah at that moment of time. Okay, it's like I'm not sure what is it looking for, but it is like it just tell me okay, just go out to do different things. So when you say different things, it's like example when I started the journey to look for it, I was like just doing a lot of charity work. I was doing going to all the different religious places. The charity work I was very involved with the deaf community lah, so I could actually do sign language. And
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yes.
Okay.
So
You
I
you
was
still
very much
can do?
still can. It's a language you pick up a language and sign language also have their own Malaysia English. I mean they have American Sign Language. They have Malay. They have different languages. China Sign Language.
Okay,
It's by itself.
I actually never know about that because I always thought the sign language is a universal thing, but then
No.
you realize English is a universal language, but then also English have different slangs. Like the
Yes.
British talk to us in Malaysia, we don't really understand what the hell are they talking. But we
Yeah.
talk to them, they also don't understand. So just same like that, they have different words, different interpretation of sign languages, is it?
Yes, yes. So it is so like America. I learned American Sign Language with a mixture of Malaysian Sign Language with the Bahasa Isyarat Malaysia lah. BIM
Okay,
lah, it's
okay.
called. Yeah. So it's a fun experience. Just that after a while doing that, it's still I keep on searching lah from that. Like I say, the thirstiness, and then even to all the different religious places I go, and also all the community places. I work on different things. And it is an ongoing journey, but because I took that first step, it is where it got me started to keep finding and finally set path on what I'm supposed to do lah. In that sense that I wanted to do something on my own lah. After I tried a few of the things, I know okay, I want to do something on my own, with my own business lah. At the time, but same time now there's a bigger cost for what we're doing lah.
So you started as a small, like someone who is very thirsty, someone who is looking for something
Mm.
about your life, about your purpose and everything, but you actually don't know what is it. So you started out by like, going for, you just followed your heart, whatever it says. You go for a deaf community to work with them, learn something, and then you
Mm.
move on to like, charity events. You move on to that. You just keep moving on, just going with the flow. What your
Yep,
heart
that's the
tells you to
starting
do,
point
move
lah.
on, you
Yep.
move on. Okay. So after trying all these things, it's not working for you because you haven't really find the right answer.
Mm.
So, like, then what happened after that? How did you get to know about the real journey?
Okay, after looking a while, after that one day I came to MCOM Mall. MCOM Mall is actually every week I'm mostly there lah. The time I was younger because my parents
It's a
they have
mall, lah.
MCOM Mall. It's my
Okay.
parents are always there every Sunday. Because it's like a flea market, so they set up a store to sell things. So I will help them to set up, and then after that
Mm.
I'll sit down with them, or sometimes I'll just go around to explore the place. So one day, one of the Sundays, someone shared with me about this book, The Seven Basic Laws of Nature, and that's the one immediately hit me like, hey, this is something what I've been looking for, and I finished reading that book lah on the same day.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you bought the book on that day and you finished the book on the same day.
Yes, correct, correct.
Okay,
Because I was
okay.
really
It's a
thirsty, and this is coming from me who it's not like I always read book one. No. It's like it's like I I somehow I found it. Hey, I must finish this. I just non-stop finish. I mean, reading it and then I finish it on the same day, and then I got the second book on the same day. Hmm.
Okay. That same book called Seven Basic Laws of Nature that has been written by the founder of ET Ideas. When I first read the book, it's very thick, very thick, very thin, very small book only. Maximum like 200 pages, that's all only. But it took me 1 year to finish. Not because I'm very lazy to read or something. I am, but the main reason is because the book is too deep for me to read, and it's very practical experiences. So I couldn't really read it, full scale, like just finish it. I cannot. So it took me a lot of time to correct myself along the way. So that's why it took me a lot of time. So after you buy the book, you read the book on the same day, Edward.
Mm,
Okay, then you went there and
correct.
buy the second book. Okay, so you have been looking for the answer, finding your purpose for a longest time. You're doing all the stuff, but the answer is just in front of you, which is the same mall that you go like every weekend with your parents.
Correct.
They are also there. The answer is just right in front of you, but then you cannot really see it.
Yeah, because I think I wasn't looking at the time. So when I started seeking, that's where it attracted to me to it lah. And then finally, I said, hey, when they share about the work, I said, hey, this is something I've been looking for. I was like, hey, but how come I didn't know that they're there? Then I asked him, are you always here? I said, yeah, we're here every week also. Oops.
Okay. For those of you who are watching, if you have any questions to Edward, please do ask. And I think we all seek for something in a different point of our life. So I think what Edward mentioned is very nice. The answer is just there. You just need to look for it.
Not only
Okay.
that, it's actually in front of us sometimes. It's
In
actually
front of us.
right nearby, only, but we just don't go for it.
Okay. Okay. That's interesting sharing, Edward. So after that, once you know about the book, you bought the second book. What happened after that, Edward?
After that, I went. Also, they shared with me they have this program, the 2 days, 10 months. I think now today will be the Be at Your Best program. Last season as a other name lah. And
Mm-hmm.
now also I think a lot of the concept of the book is also at the conference, the Dare to Live
Yep.
conference.
Mm.
So you need to go lah for that.
Okay. So once you get to know about the program, then you started the journey with the guidance now.
Yes, correct. So one thing good about it is actually it talks a lot about settling our own internal things. So it's not like saying that, oh, immediately you start, okay, because at the time I found out, okay, I want to do something on my own already. So it talks also a lot also on like I need to settle like my relationship with my family, how I communicate with my parents, even my brothers at that time. Younger me always fight with them, but then after that they are like I had to settle with them, like, how to communicate with them instead of fighting so much. And then with starting on my own is like they because my parents they always been working for somebody, so for them it's a very dangerous path for them. So I have to keep them updated, to make sure that they're okay lah, and not you need money from us
Mm.
or not. So they're worried about all these things lah. So after once we sort all these things out as the journey starts, when I'm trying the different things on the business, then only it started lah on that.
Okay. So you first focus on your personal self first. What are the things
Mm,
that you need to solve before you go on to do a business? Because
yeah.
business itself is a big problem. Running your business full time is a big problem. So you cannot have the other problems to come and catch up with business. So you gotta have to handle more things about yourself, how you are, the mindset, the the correct characteristic, your family, your relationship, everything you need to handle first. Then only you need to move on to the business. Because if you're worrying about something, like the family, the lack of finances and something, then you cannot really start something on your own, because that will drag you down.
Mm.
So
It's more like peeling off all the things that shrouded us from young, like, it's like finding, like coming back, you say finding that purpose. It's like we have so many baggage, in that sense, so we have to peel that out one by one, settling the relationship with your family and all those things that is tangled up all together, so that when we move to do things on our own, or start doing that purpose that you wanted to do, it's more smooth sailing lah, in that sense, because most of the time we cannot just jump into it like that. If not, that it comes with all the baggages and it'll be too heavy for us to handle also.
okay. So after you settle your family and everything, what happened after that?
Okay, then after that, in that process, that's where we started lah. I was that time working still for a friend. It was a training company, but I want to do something on my own, but I'm still working for him. So I think time to move on from there lah.
Mm.
So after that, the very first few things we do was started selling tennis racket online.
You
Um,
started this.
Tennis racket,
Okay.
yeah. So I
Why
set up
tennis
website.
racket? You're tennis player, is it?
No, I don't play tennis.
Then why suddenly so random tennis?
Because someone I know plays tennis. I said, hey, you want to sell online? He said, okay, let's try.
Okay. Okay.
And then he supplies the tennis racket only lah. And it's like how do I say? But as we set up, we sell. But the problem is he only supply tennis racket and tennis balls only. So it's like it's not so sustainable. Not that many people buying also lah. And I'm
Mm.
also still learning how to do marketing that time. So after that, after selling that a while, I said, okay, let's try another thing. That's when we move on to sell this lifestyle card online. Why we choose this? Because this company is doing very well selling it on telemarketing. That means from phone. At the time they were selling it. So, but I thought, hey, maybe if we set up online, it should do well as well, mah. Theory lah.
Theory.
In theory lah. But after setting up, after 1 year, we only got one sale only.
Who bought
And that
this
one,
one thing?
this one sale is me from me that's testing.
Okay. Then
So after that, I decided, okay lah, I think time to move on from this also to do something. Then after that, when we see that connection, after that, suddenly someone called me up and said, hey, you want to do website or not? One of my friend's father lah suddenly called me out of nowhere. Then I said, hey, okay, why not? I can give it a try lah. But then I think, hey, maybe website is something we can do, because during my early days, that's how while I was working, I was also doing something related to website. And then during my journey also, I also helped set up like those small little sites for other people. So I mean,
you
mostly
you
for
always
internal lah.
on the IT field and
Correct.
all right. And
Related to
also,
website.
and yeah, and also the selling the tennis racket online, you set up the website, right?
Correct, correct, correct,
And also the lifestyle card, you set up the website, right?
correct, correct.
So in a way, it's already formed the right foundation for you to take up this job that comes to you from
Yes,
somebody like friend's father or something, someone like that,
yeah,
the website. So when you do that, then you get the idea, we can do this as a business.
yeah. Well, then why not just do this and go all the way? And
Mm.
then it's very subtle, lah. One website, two website, and then ongoing and ongoing.
There is a question from audience, which you tell about the baggage and all, right? So they mentioned, what baggage did you manage to let go during this process?
During this process, the baggage is like, I think more on the relationship with my family, in the sense that getting them to understand what I'm doing rather than them going against you. They, why you want to do this, and also how I communicate with my brothers at the time. It's more like I don't even talk to them anyway. It's like one word only.
I know,
You know what I mean, right? Like
I can
eat
see,
already.
yes.
Yes. Those kind of things. At least now we start communicating more in that sense, like, how have we been doing, or either to my mom. At least we talk a lot more and keep my parents updated in all the things that I'm doing. I'm
Okay,
being more open now with them as well.
okay, that's nice. Okay, so I think what you shared in the beginning of it, in the beginning of the session when we start, is something like, you say something which is goes something like, you need to take the first step, then only the
Mhm.
other things will start to reveal to you,
Yeah.
because the purpose of our life, why we are here and everything. Even I had the question when I was young. I was like, why am I in this family? Why I have this kind of face? Why I'm wearing spec? So I have this kind of questions, but I never really take, took it seriously. I was like, I just don't care. So then I just go on with life and everything. Then the purpose of our life, each and every one of our life, is very very big. And if, let's say, our heart reveal everything to us at one point, like, let's say tomorrow Edward knows the purpose of his life, boom, bring the new plan, new way synchronize, like, you're going to start this website company that going to go so huge. You're going to have your own team, you're going to support the community, you're going to help you building the other youngsters out there and all the stuff. Edward, what will happen to you? You'll run away, right?
Pingsan.
You will bang son, definitely confirm you will bang son. Even for me also, if, let's say, my when I was lost in my life and everything, if, let's say, somebody going to come and tell me, Steven, you're going to go live in Facebook, you're going to show your face in front of thousands of people and going to interview people like this, you're going to do sales and marketing. I was like, what this fellow is trying to tell to me? I'm an accountant, I studied accounting. I'm supposed to be an accountant in a nice company, but then it will just show it to you one by one. At first, it just
Mm,
asks you to, start something on your own. You failed so many times. Even you get the job, also you failed there as well.
mm.
And you did the deaf community. You go and help them out. Then you don't feel like that's the thing. You moved on. Then after you find out about ET ideas, also you started with the building website to sell rackets, and
Mm.
then slowly building website to sell the lifestyle card, and then we show you the big plan of building the website company.
It's an ongoing journey lah. It's it haven't even ended. I mean, it's still ongoing. Like right now,
Ongoing.
after a while doing website, we also expanded doing digital marketing as well.
Mm.
Um, Somehow ended up doing some directories for company, the building directories. So we set up a few building directories. Or there's a question there as well. So this is an ongoing journey where it's when you keep doing that, somehow things will come to you, and that opportunities will come to you as well. And that's where you start expanding your scope of work or scope of purposes as well.
Scope of purpose, you find more
Yeah.
things. Like, that's the question that
Yes.
they ask, how did you continue to finding your purpose when there is so much of uncertainty ahead, because you don't know what's going to
Uncertainty,
happen,
yeah.
right, Edward?
Correct, correct. But that's the fun part as well. If you look at it, it's if everything you already know, you'll be like so boring also, right?
Makes sense.
But because it is uncertain, you must treat that as it's like an adventure. I mean, adventure is always fun. Right? You take the first step to go there, level one, level two, level three, leveling up. Like game lah. Treat it like it's a game of life where you keep continuing this journey to because you don't know what's all the different levels of it, but you need to level up yourself to keep improving. And as you face that new level or the new boss fight, that's where you discover your different talents. When you talk to different clients, example, when you build up different things. So for how this digital marketing come about, I also would never expect we would do digital marketing as well. So when I first do website, I was thinking, okay, that's all we need lah. But how it happened is when the client said, hey, why don't you help us out with this also Facebook? It started with just Facebook. So I said, okay, so why not? Since we're helping you with a website.
Mm.
And then we just take the first step together with them and test it out. And it worked for them. When we test out the ads for them, somehow we noticed, especially in the travel line, where we put normal photos, not commercial photos, and we advertise with that, we noticed a lot of people share. It's somehow, I mean, this is a short tip, somehow people share normal photos that they use and just simple text. And then that really worked in the travel line for that one that we tested out. So that's where we were like, hey, we would never have found this out if we never started doing website.
And now you are doing very, very good in digital marketing field because
Not only me, like that's where we built a team coming together with the
yeah.
team where we work together with Ramya. Ramya is heading now, and now I think she's doing all the digital marketing as well under yeah.
So it's become another service, and
Yeah,
by collaboration of both of you guys.
yes.
That's very nice because you're finding your purpose. It's not like, oh, you find this one thing, stop, that's it. It's a continuous journey. That's what you're trying to say,
Mm.
right? Right.
Yes, it's a continuous journey, and this unknown is it's just treat as is something that you will keep learning along the way and upgrade yourself, and you will definitely treat improve. I mean, if you keep doing and you improve yourself, that's where you will discover new things along the way and new services. As long as you keep true to yourself, that is what you like to do as well.
Amazing, Edward. Very nice
Uh,
sharing. Even I am looking forward now. It's like, what is the future holds for me? In
yeah,
not even future, like next month, what am I going to do? I also don't know. So next
things
month
are
always,
moving. Yeah,
yeah,
so
things
far, I
move very,
mean,
very fast.
it's like a blessing now for what has happened now, in the sense that this pandemic, where we have time to find out about our purpose, in the sense that we have less time to travel, right? We're all mostly at home, so use that time wisely now, because you should have the time now rather than saying I got no time. I mean, our travel is cut by a lot already, right? And going out to eat is all ordered in. So it's about just you taking the first step and just doing it, and then you will see the fun part and the ongoing way.
Nice sharing, Edward. Very nice. I learned a lot, honestly. I'm going to show you guys a video that Edward in it. So I'm going to share my screen so that you guys can watch this awesome video. I personally think that this video is very, very nice. You guys should see it. So let me share it with you guys. Did I share already?
What was I
Yeah.
before eating?
Can you guys see this?
Oh,
Can, right?
What was I like before ET Ideas? I was basically like a lost soul in that sense, where my heart was very thirsty, in the sense that thirsty in a way I was looking for an answer. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I went around looking around, even traveled overseas just to find that specific answer. But I just couldn't really find it. After a while, one day during that journey, I in the end I found ET Ideas, and that through ET Ideas, it has helped me discover my passion.
The Dare to Live conference brings together the collective experiences of speakers from all walks of life, sharing about how they achieve success in their business, relationships, work, happiness, and health. So here's one of our speakers sharing a little bit about their story.
Hi, my name is Edward. I'm from New Wave Synchronizer. Starting at the journey, that's where I continue working on what I love to do now, which is website development, digital marketing, all related to the IT related. So once I found that, I keep it going, and to who I am today, I'm enjoying my life. I love what I really do. If you yourself wake up every day wondering what you're doing, then you really need to find that answer. For me, I wake up every day, I'm satisfied, I'm happy with it, and I keep working on my goals through that passion. Find your passion, and that's where we have a purpose, right? All of us. I'm sure all of you out there is also something like me looking for that answer.
So there you have it. You'll be seeing many other phenomenal speakers share their experiences at the Dare to Live conference.
Wow. Edward, the video is very, very emotional, Edward. Okay. Edward, can you hear me? Are you there, Edward? Edward is froze. Oh my god. Okay, I think you guys can still hear me. One thing I liked about the video that Edward say is, if you yourself wake up every day and you wonder what is happening in your life, you're worried about life, you don't want to go to work, you don't want to do the business, then you should really ask the questions. You need to take the first step. So that's what I learned from Edward, because I'm happy to say that now I wake up every day, be happy that I'm doing this work that I'm doing. And if you are not doing this, Edward's advice maybe something like that is to try to find something. How you can do this is to join the Dare to Live conference, which is going to happen on March 13 and 14. We still have the sponsor seat, which is for 150 ringgit, that has been going on right now. So don't miss this awesome opportunity to come and witness people like Edward, people like Saranjit. We have Agnes, all these people who share in this live session, hear their experiences as well. So the conference price is 650 ringgit, but we are still giving the price for 150 ringgit only. So if you guys are if you guys wanted to know more about this, I will put my number there and the link to register for the conference. Please do contact me to see how this conference can help you. So that is from me. Do wait for the next live session. I have a very interesting person coming up the next week. So here Edward is back. Suddenly Edward went off already. So Edward is one of the speaker in the Dare to Live conference, going to share about how adapting to technology. How does he adapt to technology, and how now he is guiding other business owner out there on how they are adapting to technology and bring their business online and everything. So that is Edward's segment in the Dare to Live conference. Don't miss it out. Do contact me. Thank you, Edward, for your time. Thank you very much. So thank you guys for joining. Hope you enjoy the session, and see you again on Tuesday. Bye.